Hi guys, welcome. Thank you for joining me, whoever you are, wherever you are, however few or many you are, it doesn't matter. If I can reach one of you, I'm very happy. And today I'm going to continue a little what I talked about in my video about discovering the joy. The joy in your everyday life. What little things do you like? Of all the things that you're surrounded with, or that you do, or that you have to do, maybe there's something you really enjoy in all of that. I hope so. I hope if you've watched that video and if you committed to doing that for that one day that I suggested, I hope you discovered a lot of beautiful things and maybe some wonderful surprises. You might also have discovered that there are things that you like, but you cannot enjoy them because they have become a chore, or because of all the worry that is polluting your enjoyment, or because you have to do it within a certain time, you have to make some appointments, or so you can't really enjoy it. Now, this is where this video comes in, because I would like to give you a few ideas of how you can approach those kinds of limitations, of patterns, because they're patterns, they're ways of viewing things. In fact, I attended a class. It was kind of a yoga class, but more, it's called Strong Spirit. And she started this last session with the bringing focus to what intention do we actually bring to the practice. Because we often bring the intention of not being enough or good enough in some way. If we eat, or it's something healthy because we're not thin enough or healthy enough. If we work out, it's because we're not strong enough, not good looking enough, or not enough. There's always something wrong that we're trying to fix with things we do, and this pollutes everything that we would enjoy initially. It brings a perspective of punishment almost to it. Now, it was so interesting when she did that, because it made me think twice. For every exercise we did, I discovered that I started approaching it with an intention of being stronger, or being more supple, or I have a back issue at the moment, of fixing that. There's something wrong with me. And what I did, because I practiced these sort of things a few times, I could do this quite quickly. What I did was I started talking to my body, saying, I love you so much. Let's do this together. We're doing this because you're going to feel better. I and the body, we're going to feel better from this. And it's the same when you eat, or when you decide to detox or go on a diet, or whatever it is you decide you need to do to be a better person. See if you can approach it differently. So this is a new you. This is the new way. Now, first of all, we need to notice. We need to observe ourselves. And this is one of the reasons I invited you to observe your day, the things that you liked in the day, because it's an exercise. It's a curiosity that you awaken through this exercise, hopefully. It's the same. You need to also watch what you're bringing to the table into your day, into your actions, into your interactions with other people, with the things that you do, your creations, whatever you want to create or do in your life. Because chances are, if you're bringing all the old patterns that have brought you to a place where you want to shift something, if you keep bringing those, you're not going to be able to make that shift, because you're going to keep repeating the same way of doing things. You're going to be a little stuck. This can easily change, but you have to first decide that you want to change. You want to commit to this. And then you have to, again, I invite you to. This have to thing is one of the old patterns that I need to still work on, that I would like to still work on, because I want to be more open and freer in my approaches to things. But I invite you to I just caught myself there. This is what I'm talking about, right? Notice what you're saying, notice what you're doing, what you're thinking. I was just telling you, giving you an old pattern of mine. I noticed it. What can I do? Okay, I can say, thank you. I don't need you. I don't need those words. This is old. I am choosing this. I am choosing freedom of choice. I'm choosing doing things from joy, from a higher perspective of wanting to achieve something or create something. And I might have to do things that are not so fun all the time in order to get there, but the aim is still out of joy. And so I don't give energy so much to the things that I maybe would like to not do so much. Maybe you have to clear out a cupboard in order to make space for the new things that you're going to fill it with, or whatever it is. And maybe you have to practice some scales in order to be fluent in the piece that you're desiring to play. And if you really desire, and if you do that out of love for playing, she also told me, I'm a pianist. And I was saying, this Ulla Suoko, she was saying that, I was saying that I was feeling heavy when I played the piano. And she said, don't stop. Don't ever play when you feel heavy. You're bringing your energy down. You need to raise your vibration. Only go to the piano when you feel that you cannot not go. And what happened the moment we hung up, I really wanted to go to the piano. And so I did, and it loosened. Just giving you the option of choosing. This was Ulla Suoko, a wise woman energetics, a beautiful transformational coach that helped me with these techniques that I'm talking about. And she also told me to be vigilant, to notice. And this is what I'm inviting you to do. To make the commitment, to notice. For a little period of time until you sort of get a hang of it. Notice what you're doing. What are you saying? Are you not good enough in anything you're saying? Is the fear? Are you saying, oh, I'll never make it. I'll never go there. This is Mr. Fear and Mr. Mind taking charge. I've talked about them in a previous video about making the choice. This is a continuation of that. You need to. It's hard not to do that, isn't it? If we desire to go there, we can make the choice. We should make the choice. We have to then make the choice, but out of a desire, out of a joyful desire to achieve something. A choice to commit to just noticing yourself a little bit for a while and observing. And whenever you feel that old Mr. Fear and Mr. Mind coming with that old coat, worn and heavy, of all the old patterns and old trauma as well, we don't have to go dig into the trauma in order to release it. We can choose to release it. It's as simple. It's energy. I promise you, this has happened. Many people who have struggled to release and to move forward from traumas have discovered that that's it. You choose from here. This is it. Not from the excuses of the past. You choose from here and you say, I'm going to release that trauma. It's an experience. It's out. It's gone. And as I speak now, I'm actually working the energy of this. So if you're watching this, you might feel something. You might feel something shifting. This is part also something that I do for work. I work with energy and healing in this way. The main thing is that just notice if the blame of your parents, if you want to blame people, blame your parents, that's the old patterns. If you want to blame yourself, particularly, that's the old pattern. You're not even going to go there. Just say thank you, no thank you. Go sit down in your chairs and watch what I'm going to teach you some new tricks. I'll show you when you can come and help me. So just speak, thank you so much for trying to protect me, but that was the old way. I'm learning a new one now, and I'd like you with me, Mr. Fear, Mr. Mind, and Mr. Control, because you also need to be able to control the things you're doing to a certain extent, but in love, in fluidity, not out of fear. So all these mechanisms can be of support to you if you do it from a place of playful joy and excitement and curiosity. And going to that image that I talked about in the choosing video of making those choices. If you put out an image of where you want to go out there, then this is part of that path towards it, is making sure that you let Mr. Fear and Mr. Mind and Ms. Control, or whoever they are for you, Let them take that seat that they were initially appointed and follow you. Follow your instructions. And then you can continue discovering the things that you like, that you want to have in your life. And then when you notice if something gets disturbed. For instance, this morning, because I was going to talk about this, I noticed it particularly this morning, preparing things for myself, getting up in the morning early. I snuggled in a bit extra today. I was a bit tired. I allowed that. It was delightful. So that was beautiful. Got up, and then I sort of have to prepare things for my son. I have to prepare things for myself, and I started doing it in this clock. And I noticed, and I thought, but do I like making my son's food pack. I like making this delicious juice for myself. I like drinking it, particularly. Making is maybe so much fun, but I look forward to that flavor. So just because I noticed it, I could go to the enjoyment of what I know that I enjoy it. But you forget, because the old ways of stress and patterns and have to they cloud your enjoyment, your pure relationship with these things. I've recorded a video about why I'm so adamant about talking about this, about discovering this joy in our lives. If you're interested, you can go to that one too. But it was recorded just before this one. But the main thing is that I invite you now, if you like to make some beautiful changes in your life, just do these things. Give yourself this gift so that you can raise your gaze, raise your vibration, raise your spirits, and be a better person for yourself. You are enough. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not doing anything wrong, but you are given the opportunity to find a path that maybe works a little bit better for you. So there's nothing wrong with you. This is really important that you understand. There's nothing wrong just because you're repeating some old patterns that you've been taught because they were the right ones for you. And you're now here because you're ready to shift. That's all. There's no judgment in this. Please be kind to yourself. Please allow yourself that space and understanding and compassion to know, to see and understand why you haven't made these shifts yet. Or maybe you've made some, but are stuck in some, and you're just looking for some new tools. That's all. And if my tools can help you, I am so grateful. If not, you'll find some other tools somewhere else. I'm sure of it. I wish you the best of luck, although you don't really need luck, you just need yourself. I wish you the best of love for yourself. Take care. Enjoy. Bye-bye.